The world is where we are. The world is where we thrive. Can't we make things better so we can all survive? The world is so much beauty. The world it shines so bright. I know that times get tough, but you gotta find the light. That's what the world can be. That's what the world can be. With sunny skies, no need to hide. That's what the world can be.
Welcome back to the third episode of Some Good News! It gets better and better each episode. It seems like we peak in the first 6 seconds, and then it's a gentle, sometimes not so gentle, slide to the end. We are now filming our third episode, and although ratings are dipping, no one has told us to stop. Onward, SGN!
Let's start out with some good news that happened shortly before we left NAI in March. This tiger painting was done by 10th grader Ben Paisan and was voted first place by his peers during the Tiger Walk in mid-February. I happened to be back in NAI for a few moments this past Wednesday and wanted to reshare this artwork with you. Thank you, Ben, our amazing art teachers, Mr. Bachhoven and Mr. D, and all the students who participated. Thank you for the inspiration, and I'm sure we'll get this tiger hanging in Tiger Hall this summer. Last week, Ms. McLean had a virtual meeting with a student who asked for help staying on top of assignments in his European history class after missing a few. During their talk, he gave her tips on how to plan for the week on Mondays, keeping a running to-do list, and possibly keeping a calendar in order to stay organized. He also suggested keeping all of his in a bullet journal, like he does, because keeping things on paper can reduce those common digital distractions. I like that. The other night, he received an email from that student that said, "Mr. McLean, thank you so much for your help with getting organized with distance learning. I got a bullet journal and completed last week perfectly. I also had a picture of my bullet journal to see how much of your advice I took. Thank you." It's a very short but rewarding email to receive. Ms. McLean is a very modest person and typically doesn't share things, so we appreciate him passing this along so other teachers and or students may benefit it. This next story is from Mr. Schmidt, PE teacher at NAI. He says the local dentist, Dr. Paul Modick, and his father, NAI former teacher Gene Modick, worked with Mr. Schmidt to donate enough wood chips to cover all of the nature trails behind NAI. So now the question is, does anyone want to spread some mulch? The feature on SGN is to recognize staff birthdays, whether you want me to or not. On May 4th, art teacher Mr. Clemmer celebrated his birthday. Social studies teacher Mr. Mack had a birthday the next day on Cinco de Mayo. Happy birthday to science teacher Mrs. Gatesman, who celebrated on May 13th, and the dynamic duo of social studies teacher Mr. McLean and Spanish teacher Senora Fabrero ate cake on May 14th. Happy early birthday to special education teacher Mrs. Chester, whose birthday is on the 20th. Miss Crowley, who is an NAI social worker, celebrates on the 26th, and English teacher Mrs. Patero will blow out the candles on May 29th. Happy birthday to all, well, everyone who was born in May. Mrs. Frazier's little one, Lily, turned 1 during the first weekend in May, and she and her husband are super stoked and in awe at how fast this first year has flown by. They had a low-key celebration in the backyard with her remote control big wheels, and congratulations and happy belated birthday to Lily Frazier. On May 7th, over 225 North Allegheny staff members delivered 638 signs to our graduating seniors. Here are some pictures of this endeavor, which I'm sure put a lot of smiles on the students' faces out there. Thank you to all who organized and participated in this act of gratitude and celebration. NAI school counselor Mrs. Mayhew has a son named Andrew. He turned 4 on May 7th. Andrew had a police-themed party and was so excited to receive this special message from NAI School Resource Officer, Officer Metzger.
Happy birthday, Andrew. I hear you're 4 years old. I think that's old enough to be my partner for a little bit this morning. So I'm going to take you on a little ride in my police car. So I hope you're ready. You ready? I can't hear you. All right. Well, let's go. Here's my police car, Andrew, and we're going to get in here And we're gonna take a little trip around the school here, all right? How's that sound? All right, Andrew. So, first thing we do is we buckle up, all right? So you go ahead and buckle up. All right, we're ready to roll. So first thing I do is make sure no cars are around, right? So you can pull out, and then we're on our way. All right, Andrew, the first thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna patrol around your mom's school just to make sure that there's no bad guys around here protecting the school. Check all the doors and all the windows and make sure nobody's creeping around here. You look out that side and I'll look out on this side, all right, buddy? You see anything? Yep, me neither. All right, looks clear over here. How about your side, Andrew? That looks good, right? All right. We'll drive around here. Kind of empty, no cars around. Yep, there's a school, everything's good. Let's check this car out, Andrew. That looks a little suspicious. All right, we'll read the plate off here. Yeah, dispatch, can you check a license plate for me? K, King, L, Lincoln, P, Paul, 9136. Did you copy? All right, they'll check that out and then they'll get back to me. All right, let's keep driving around here, Andrew. Make sure everything's all right. There's the school, looks good. No bad guys. You see anything over there? Just weeds, right? Weeds and trees. All right, that's good. Bunch of school buses over here. I think everything's good. Good job, Andrew. All right, Andrew, this is the last part of your birthday present, probably the best. So we are going to go lights and siren. All right, so I'm going to show you how to turn the lights on in the police car. All right. All right, Andrew, this is the lights and siren box. All right, so this little switch turns the lights on. All right, so once you click it to the green, yellow, and red, you will hear the lights, and I will show you the sirens. All right, so we'll click it 2 spots, and there's the lights when you turn it on like that. All right, so I'll show you all the lights we have on the front, all the way around, and then we even have lights down here that you can see up top, and then in the back so people can see you when you're pulling a car over or you're going to call. All right, Andrew, the lights are on. Now we're ready to chase a bad guy. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, we caught him. All right, I hope you had a great birthday gift, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and happy birthday again.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John...
Andrew loved being Officer Metzger's sidekick for the day and helped to keep the streets of NAI safe. Tough job. The kind act made Andrew's 4th birthday awesome. Andrew was so excited
Mommy, come here. Run! The fire engine. Mommy.
See, Andrew, it happens to all of us when we get super excited. Mentioned during SGN Episode 2 that the NEI History Bowl has been crushing it. Here is a much needed and appreciated update. In a virtual competition on May 15, 2020, NEI scored a perfect 40 out of 40, taking the top spot in the JV division and overall, competing against 40 other teams. Shout out to team members Owen Prem, Daniel Zhang, Ritvik Mahapatra, Samita Gudapati, and Colin Wang for their incredible performance. Way to go, everyone. And now, a brief message from our own Mr. McNavage.
Hi, North Allegheny. Mr. McNavage here. Just wanted to offer some signs of hope, some positive things that are happening. I'm part of St. Bonaventure's Parish, and we've called probably close to about 1,000 folks and been checking on senior citizens to see how they're doing. And most of them are doing really well. Their families are taking care of them and bringing them food and taking them out and about. We've had very little food that we've had to deliver and things like that. But most people are really lonely. And so I think just calling them and talking to them, has really helped boost their spirits and make them feel good. And, if they want to say a prayer with us together, we do that too, So it's just, but it's good to talk to folks. So if you know anybody that's lonely and sort of by themselves, might be a good opportunity to, check up on them and, just talk. And sometimes people just want to have someone to talk to. So, but the folks that I've talked to overall, on a positive note, people seem like they're doing pretty well. So, fist bump to you, North Allegheny.
Man, love that guy. Thanks for Mr. McNavage for being you. NAI orchestra teacher Mrs. Lavelle wanted to share that 10th graders Karina Brenneman, Stephen Guan, and Alexander Wu were all accepted to the 2020 PMEA All-State Orchestra. While the ensemble will not meet in person this year, our students still had to pass a rigorous audition that they prepared and submitted from home. Acceptance to this ensemble also allows them the opportunity to apply for the 2020-2021 All-Eastern and All-National Orchestra ensembles. Congrats to these three on their hard work. So my kids are like, what's a virtual dance party? And I'm like, just another Tuesday afternoon in the Maury house, minus DJ Bonix. Thank you to all who coordinated the class of 2020 virtual dance party on Friday night, hosted by the one and only DJ Bonix. If you live under a rock like I did up until Googling his name, he is the DJ for Wiz Khalifa. Mike and Big Bob stopped by virtually, and we try to keep this program rated E for everyone. However, the next segment will venture into the world of G. Therefore, if you have children, please bring them into the room for a laugh. Actually watch it first and then decide if you want to bring the children in or not.
Hey everybody, it's Mikey and Bob from 96.1 KISS.
Hi.
Hey, North Allegheny, class of 2020. Congratulations to all of you. Hope you're enjoying our buddy DJ Bonix.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have kids that go to NA. They're not quite in high school yet, but, congrats to all of you. I know this was definitely a, kind of a weird year for everybody, and you don't get
back. I'll be back. Hold on, Mike.
Oh, okay. You don't get the normal graduation and everything like that, but hopefully our buddy DJ Bonix is taking care of you here. And where did Bob go? Bob. Okay, no. No. Okay. Where did your shirt go? Okay, this is not the official NA mascot. This is NA mascot. All right. Class of 2020, NA, we salute you. Best of luck at all you do.
On Friday, May 15th, shortly after the virtual dance party, North Allegheny School District residents were encouraged to turn on some lights and make some noise at 8:20 to recognize the accomplishments of our seniors. We love this sense of community and support, so thank you to all who participated. Claire, who is a 10th grade student at NAI, wanted to give another shout out to Mrs. Liebenguth for helping her over the past 2 years. She even spelled her name right. Nice job. She also thanks Mrs. L for getting her into Best Buddies. Thank you, Mrs. Liebenguth. We hope you are doing well. The North Allegheny Foundation created online thank you opportunities for our amazing teachers, and the recognition came pouring in from our parents and students. The NA community wrote virtual thank you notes for teachers that left an indelible mark on them during their educational journey thus far. They were so inspiring to read. Thank you to the NA Foundation for keeping spirits high while organizing this recognition of our teachers during Teacher Appreciation Week earlier in May. And finally, have a good week, everyone, as we continue to balance our emotions about the state of the virus and what that means for us as individuals, as families, as schools, and as communities. Remember that we're all united and will come out of this stronger than ever. Maybe even physically stronger, because I've been working out with the dumbbell. Feeling vigorous. Remember, take care of yourselves and each other and be kind. The world needs it now more than ever. That's it for episode 3. See you in a few weeks for the next episode. Please keep those good news stories coming in. Please and thank you. Have a great week.
Thank you for watching Some Good News.
The world is